What are we doing here, huh? Do you have the solution? All you have to do is sell your kidney, your name.
Where did the doormat go?
You didn't have to tell me that. So, are you ready? We can't anymore. Hello everyone, this is Elise speaking to you from Mickael's basement. Don't worry at all. He didn't lock me up here, I didn't do anything wrong, he's not planning to cut me into pieces. No, not at all. It's just me who wants to give him a nice surprise. And so, by the way, this place here that you see, it's not unfamiliar to you at all. Since Callus and Athena did their extreme egg hunt here, you can find the video right here. So feel free to click and go watch to see. Let's talk about the preliminary project Bonjour today in the news. Elise is making a cellar for Mickael, so why am I setting up this cellar? Quite simply because we went to Burgundy. We took a little trip there, and we didn't come back empty-handed from that little road trip. So we definitely need a place to put and store the bottles we bought there. A little preamble about this video. First of all, this video is for everyone, whether you're an adult or a child. Because quite simply, wine. It has been part of humanity's intangible heritage at United Nations, educational, scientific and cultural organizations since 2010. And it was declared by the Senate as a cultural, gastronomic and landscape heritage of France. So above all, this is a video meant to be fun, but it's also to help you learn lots of little things and give you some ideas. If you also want to set up your cellar, whether it's for your mom, your dad, your sweetheart, or for a brother, a sister, or friends, the list can be lengthy, but it's meant to provide you with ideas. And then, with all the research I've done on the internet, I'm giving you a summary of it in this video. Of course, let me remind you, wine, like any drink containing alcohol, should be consumed in moderation and responsibly. So, in this video, I'm going to give you a summary of the basic things you need to know when you have this kind of project. That is, wanting to set up a wine cellar. But Jamie, what is it? What are the first things to know? And no, you're going to tell me, we're not on C'est pas sorcier, we're definitely on Studio Bubble Tea. Don't worry, I'll take you along with me in my craziness. But anyway, it was just to tell you that we don't make rosé wine by mixing white wine and red wine. Not at all. So if you want to know how rosé wine is made, I invite you to subscribe to this channel. We will give you the answer directly with Mickael. I chose pink hair because I can't decide between white wine and red wine, so I go with rosé. Cheers! So the first thing to know when you start this kind of project? Well, it's to check the temperature of your cellar. It should be between 12 and 14 degrees, and you can go up to 16 degrees maximum. If it's too warm, what should we do? The warmer your cellar is, the faster your wine will age, whereas the cooler the cellar, the more it will slow down the wine's aging process. And if my cellar goes above 16 degrees, what should I do? Don't worry if your cellar is above 16 degrees, there are still solutions. Actually, what you need to do is control the temperature and make sure there aren't any big fluctuations from day to day. That means you shouldn't have one day at 12 degrees and the next day at 18 degrees. Because that's what can age your wine, damage it and oxidize it. But then, what's the second thing to know? The second important point is to watch the humidity level, that is the level of moisture in your cellar. It should be between 70 and 85% at most. What happens if my cellar is less than 70%? So, if your cellar is too dry, meaning it has less than 70% humidity, what will happen? Your cork, it's going to shrink. It will let air into the wine, which will cause the wine to oxidize quickly. Not to mention that some wine might also escape. So the level of the bottle will go down. And when you've paid a good price for a nice bottle, that's not at all what you want to happen. If my cellar is over 85%, what do we do then? Hey, do you have the solution? If your cellar is too humid, there's also a solution. All you have to do is sell your kidney and an arm. If you don't have any savings in your account, save like a little squirrel. Hire a mason, preferably Portuguese, to install a ventilation system. Well, I don't know why I'm saying this, but maybe I have some roots. And then a Portuguese electrician too, preferably. When it comes to do-it-yourself, we trust the TOS, that's the foundation. And if not, you just make a hole in the wall. Or another solution is to buy polystyrene wine racks, which help insulate your wine bottles well. And then you wrap your wine bottles in cellophane. That way you avoid getting mold on your labels. So, I would really like to understand why you have to store a bottle lying horizontally and why not standing upright vertically. Can you tell me that? Well, quite simply because by placing them horizontally, your cork, which is here, will always be in contact with the wine. And that's very important so that the cork stays expanded, the wine doesn't evaporate, and there's no oxidation. Wait, there's something I don't understand. Why does the cork need to be in contact with the wine? Since I'm not going to eat it and I'm not going to drink it either. So why? It's important that your cork is always in contact with the wine so that it stays moist, because if it's not in contact with the wine, actually it will dry out. A sausage that knows how to dry must know how to dry without drying out. Okay, let me start again. Actually, it will dry out and shrink, which could let air into the bottle. And so, as we've seen, the wine will oxidize and the cork can even start to crumble, and we might find pieces of it in the wine. And that's really, really not good at all. So don't do that. Ah, darn. Well, now that you have all the basic information about preparing a wine cellar, well, I'll let you see all the steps I went through to set up this place here. And let me remind you, the first thing I did was to put some light on the ceiling by changing the bulbs in this cellar. And there was light. It illuminated me and gave me a voice. I'm here, ready to clean the cellar, but I'm scared of spiders. So I put on a little hairnet and a small mask to breathe a bit better, since there will be dust flying around. So I'm protecting myself a little bit. And so I have a lot of work to do. Specifically, I'll have to remove the cobwebs, clean the floor, and then be able to wash all of this a little bit. So you can see everything that needs to be cleaned. So you see all of this here. There you go. Here I am in my car, which I admit is quite full, even all the way to the trunk. And so all of this, it's because I went to buy racks for the aging wine bottles. So now this will be for all the wines we're going to keep for at least 5 to 10 years. These are racks made of polystyrene, and these racks will help keep the wine protected from light, but especially from humidity. And then I'll show you a little trick later to prevent problems, even though the cellar has more than 85% humidity. Well, to prevent the labels from getting moldy, so we'll see that later when we fill them together. But anyway, that's it. All that's left is to hit the road since the last purchases have been made.
There you go.
This is what the cellar looks like once it's been cleaned and is dry. So here are my little purchases that I made for everyday wines. And finally, here are the purchases I made earlier, so for wines to keep and for everyday wines. I actually planned on using plastic racks because they get damaged much less than wooden racks. Because here, since it's a cellar that's more than 85% humid, wooden racks would absorb too much moisture. And we know that wood warps and swells, so that's what I have to deal with every time. I have to remove the little labels, detach all the small squares actually, to put them on top. And then, well, I still have all of this to assemble, so good luck to me.
And yes,
I'm still in the basement and now it's for a new mission. Well, I'm continuing my mission. But actually, I'm still coming up with little ideas that just came to me. Just like that, like a little rocket in my head. I actually found on the internet the wine frames from all the regions, so that's 11 regions in total for France. And so I went and bought little frames to put all of that in. All I have to do now is get to work, and then I'll tell you right away what's next. Well, there you go. All the little cards are in. Now the frame just needs to find a place to hang them. The cellar layout was planned based on the placement of the stairs. It's that simple. Are right here, just behind me, so that's where the hatch is, just above, so we go down here and right away. We actually have access to this bin, which will allow us to store everyday wine bottles, so all those that can be consumed within 2 years. So I took 2 to put white wines on one side and red wines on the other. Another thing, since it's a cellar here, it's
Humid, so
I didn't use wooden racks to avoid mold, and I didn't use metal racks either. Simply because when I read the reviews from people who bought those latest racks, the ones made of metal with the weight, very often the wine bottles would crash to the floor, and honestly, I don't want to find my wine on the floor. I'd rather enjoy it in moderation. Of course, you saw what I printed behind me. Take a good look. Isn't that nice? And so from this side, we get to the aging wines, which are all the wines that we will keep for at least 5 years before drinking. And that's where I put the famous polystyrene racks. And how do we know if a wine is a wine to drink right away, or if it's an aging wine, to know if it's a wine we should keep or not? For that, you just have to ask the sommelier, or simply the winemaker from whom you buy your wine. So they know their products, so they can easily tell you if it's a wine that can be kept for a long time and for how long. And with all that, I still have work to do, because I had the great idea to buy a bar table to put here with the stools that are over there. So I'm going to start assembling it so I can deliver it to her on time. There'll be this color. I actually chose this color because it looks very wine cellar-like, rustic, but also metallic. We'll see if it holds up. If not, we'll put them back up. They'll always be useful. So 2 stools like this that I'll have to stand, and then I'll paint them. Assembling the table here.
first needs to
Put the legs on, because if you just sit on top of it, it's not very useful. It just looks like a cheese board. We're going to assemble the stool together. For that, I get the instructions that I understand. I identify the different parts. I also take the screws. And then, of course, I take everything I need. Now, I put all the parts I will need next to me, which I have already sorted beforehand. And then the little tool that comes with it, where is it? If you don't want to waste too much time, you get yourself ready. Right here, right away. I'll show you this in a time lapse. So all that's left is to assemble the bar table. And as you can see, it's easy for everyone. You just need to know how to read instructions and have the right tools. Mickael can now let the wine breathe. But what does it mean to let the wine breathe? You have the knowledge to answer this question. This expression, which only applies to red wine, simply means to bring the wine up from the cellar to reach the ideal tasting temperature. So, this expression, if it only applies to red wine, it's simply because of red wine. If it's too cold, the acidity and tannins will stand out, and we won't be able to perceive all the aromas in the wine as well. So, it's important to bring the wine to room temperature. Well, that's it. I'm more or less done. All I have left to do is arrange everything and decorate it nicely. And I suggest you discover this with Mickael right after a short commercial break. Feel free to comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And finally, leave me your questions if you have any. I'll be happy to answer them. So don't hesitate to encourage me too. It was my first time making a video alone, which isn't easy. So there you go, please be understanding. And then sending you hugs, and we'll meet right away to see Mickael's reaction to discovering the cellar, the discovery of the cellar.
moments later.
The anticipated moment is here. Give me your hand, yes, but he can't see me. My mask?
I'm gonna dive. I'm a diver.
Reach out your hand, reach your hand toward me because
The cave is damp, so I prefer to put on my mask. Wait.
I think my sound is in reverse now.
Yeah, so wait, I'm going to fall. It's going to be funny. Come on, blindfolded. I've never gone down from this noise on the table.
There's a first time for everything.
Wait, I'll guide you. It's a bit annoying. You probably can't see much.
So, are you ready? No. But you have to be ready.
To the player over there, yes.
So, you don't touch anything. You don't touch your fingers. I mean, you don't move. You don't move your hands. Sorry, you don't touch your fingers, whatever. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
You can open your eyes. I'm opening my
Eyes, yes.
It's bright. I feel like I'm still up there. There's a lot of light. I haven't opened my eyes yet, but I'm making a lot of light.
I said, don't move your hands. You're going to break everything. Come on.
1, 2, 3, 3.
Oh, there. Yes, that's nice.
So does that speak to you? Wow.
So beautiful. It looks like a painting. A frame, actually, but it's real. It's a frame.
Okay. Well, there you go. Now you can look around you at this part in front. There you go. It's cute. For now, I'll let you discover it like this. We'll...
Have a drink. There's the menu and everything. I'll light it for you. That's nice.
We can have a drink. Look at that. No, that wasn't it, but that's not it. There are glasses. It's magical.
I don't dare look over there because there might still be things to see over there.
Oh, yeah.
So I open the wine list. On this special day, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for your precious presence in my life. I want to tell you how much I sincerely love you. I hope you like the way this cellar is set up, just as much as I enjoyed preparing it. Oh, that's so cute. I love you. What do I do now?
What are you doing? Is there anything that shocks you?
Yes, there is.
There are plenty of things that shock me. On that part...
First of all, there's no ground. Oh yeah, it's clean. It's clean. The doormat is the same as the one I have upstairs. I'm not sure where you got it from.
It's your doormat from upstairs?
It's the same one. I have the same one upstairs.
Yes, that's the one. I took it.
That's not true. Yes, it is.
I didn't see it. Yes, of course. You must have suspected that it was gone. I put another one in its place, but it's not the same. Oh, really?
I'm going to put a little sticker to see if I had found it or not. Because the doormat, it was gone. Flashback.
Well, there we go. Let's go. Let's say it.
But I already noticed since last night that the doormat was gone. I noticed. But, well, you know, I had to make you believe that I didn't notice. And I say, oh, well, look at that. I didn't see that you changed the doormat. And then you're going to tell me, but you don't have much of a sense of observation. Go ahead, take me for a fool. Anyway, I hope this cellar will be worth its weight in peanuts. But the real question is, where did the doormat go? I hope to get the answer in this video. And a flashback. Well, the doormat isn't the point. So yes, I see that there are grape varieties, there are regions, there are wines in the rack. It's good since it's not wood. It's cool due to the high humidity, and wood likely wouldn't have held up well.
No? So here it's all the regions?
It's good, it's plastic. It'll hold like this, right? It's nice. If it gets too hot, there are some here, it's too stiff. Oh, yeah.
Here it's perfect.
Bourgogne said to taste it. Well, if they know how to buy it in Bourgogne.
Yeah, but this? Why is this one here and why aren't the others?
Not here, and then why is it in cellophane?
So the cellophane? It's so that there isn't any mold on the labels, since your cellar is quite humid to preserve the label. Did you wrap all your bottles in cellophane? All of them.
Actually, I didn't know about the cellophane trick with bottles. Let me know in the comments if you know a bit about it, but I didn't know this trick. If it's a bit too humid, because how much humidity is there here?
8.5.
8.5. Sometimes it's better for it to be too humid than not humid enough.
Yes, but...
It's very humid, but where should I go now?
So, nothing surprises you. Aren't you wondering why there's only one bottle? You bought several, didn't you?
Why is there only one bottle? I bought several.
Oh my God. All right, let's move on. I'll guide you. First of all, there you go.
First of all, there are some frames. There, that's the handsome Jonah. Oh no, what's wrong with him? Oh no, that's poison. That's good too. That's the best there is. I think it's above. It's brick. The little bottle that lights up. It was on purpose in a bottle. Yes, there is some.
There's another one there. Look, oh yes.
That's why you wanted a
Pretty bottle, yes.
It's pretty. My other bottles are there. There are all the frames. The Loire Valley will likely be one of our next destinations, along with Burgundy, Bordeaux, and Rhone Valley. We did Burgundy. Then we went up to here, to Mercury and Raleigh. We stopped there. After that, it's mainly white wine. We did our best with the red wine and we'll do the white later. All the bottles are here. Burgundy? Ah, Elise's wine. That's a very good grape variety. Not shy. That's it.
Those are mine. Ah, yes, okay, I hope so.
That I'm worth something else.
You've already seen the key part.
With the champagne.
All the regions are.
Here, so.
Your opinion on this cellar?
There's nothing else, right?
There. No, well, no. Oh, yes, there's nothing. You make a little bridge.
Ah, that's so cute.
Do you like it? Yes. Oh, well.
No, that's got nothing to do with it. Oh, really? It was disgusting. We almost had to come with our boots, and now it's clean, you know.
You can see that the ground, it's blue from.
The start? Oh, really? You don't see the color of the ground?
And then you ask yourself why there are bottles on this side and bottles on that side.
But that's what we're going to taste now.
Oh, that's what's available to taste, let's say, within the next 2 years. That's why. Ah, these are wines, all the ones that can be kept.
We can have it now, that's for sure.
Bourgogne, a bigoté. It's not a wine you'll keep for 5 or 10 years. Whereas all the others, the Pommards, the Premier Crus, those, we're going to keep them as long as possible.
No, it's fine. It's okay. But I had never seen the hospital light when it only had bulbs needing replacement. There wasn't even a fuse, just the bulbs.
We do it like in that home makeover show, you know?
The home makeover show. That's right. Thank you, Valerie Davidson.
Here we are on Studio Bubble, Tydeco. Well.
Yeah, we're having a drink. You don't?
Have the glass ready? Well, yes.
Yeah, I wanted to have a drink.
Okay.
Well?
You can get back on your feet if you want. Afterwards, on the other side, you might see it from this side. Oh, there it is.
I didn't see the bottle. Well, the bottle.
I
Suggest you open one of yours.
Well, she's nice. It's beautiful like that. Well then, at that point, let's have a bottle. To inaugurate this cellar, Mickael Cave, Mickael...
Wine?
It's so cute.
Nice, right?
Yep.
So you would put in the description all the items if people want to get the same thing. Oh yeah, you...
Would give me the links?
I would give you the links.
Yeah, because there's no product placement.
Not at all, he has everything.
That's cute. Thanks, I'm glad I went. I should buy an electric wine cellar and everything. It's a shame there's a cellar here, but it wasn't in good condition.
Alright, so what are you making for us?
Oh, a little Kira Royale from Burgundy with blackcurrant liqueur from Dijon. And then a little Crémant de Bourgogne that comes from Burgundy, our last destination, which gave you the idea for this cellar. Exactly. So it's come full circle. And it's fresh, by the way. It just came out of the fridge.
It's the ocean cream that we had. We went to visit the factory directly.
Yes, it's true that the factory is worth it.
To be visited. And on top of that,
It's not bad. It's a big thing. It's a big factory, but it's not bad. Something good to enjoy in moderation. Apparently, it's good to say that. We're not going to see all of that anyway.
to consume.
In moderation. There you go.
There you go, there you go, there you go, there you go. Yes, yes.
What was I going to add earlier? I don't remember anymore. Oh, yes. In case of a nuclear attack, it's good, it's practical. That way we can eat our canned food sitting down. We'll put our little mattresses and sleeping bags, I don't know.
Where?
Maybe, over there, yeah?
There's still some space. There's actually a lot over there. Yes, we'll put...
The girls over there. You never know what could happen. But in any case, there will be drinks and food. There's no food yet.
No, well, no.
Come on, cheers. Thanks for this wonderful cellar. Leave a little comment. To say what you think about this cellar tour, it's...
This room,
Cellar tour. I didn't expect to see this on Studio Bubble Tea. There you go.
it's changing.
If your parents are ever building a cellar, you can always show them this video.
Don't hesitate to subscribe if you haven't already. Like, share, comment, and turn on the little bell. And then...
We'll see each other next time on
Studio Bubble.
See you soon. Remember, be yourself, be well, be good, and live your dreams. Cheers.